What's up,
Welcome
bitches?
Well,
Sorry.
hello.
Every time.
Alrighty.
I don't know
Every
why I'm
time.
not. I don't know why I'm still surprised about this. Every time with you.
Why did you expect it?
I don't know.
I didn't say it last night because I switched it up. I switched it up on you.
You did.
How dare you?
How dare he?
I was like, I'm not gonna say it tonight.
Throw soy sauce at him, he'll be fine.
Alright, someone other than me do the goddamn recap.
We fought goblins. We basically kidnapped a goblin. Boris almost died.
He
We
did.
found a random person in an inn. This is not in order.
It's not in order.
We got horses. Boris named his Horus. We leveled up and burned down a windmill. We're heading to a place right now.
We're heading to a
There
place.
are people in front of us.
Greatest description ever. We're heading to a place.
They don't need to know.
We don't even know where we're going.
They don't need to know where we're going. Damn. I don't know where we're going. What do they need to know?
If
That
Man,
is
I
the
thought I could
recap.
type a lot. That's a decent ass recap. Those caves are called the Dripping Caves, by the by, and they're where the goblins' bitch ass boss and quote unquote friends are.
And to give the viewers just a little bit of insight here, due to certain players not being able to make it all the time, the rest of us have decided to double up on characters. So, bam.
Oh, there are now 6 characters, all played and voiced by the 3 you hear tonight.
Or is it more than 3? You shall never know.
Who will? Is my name actually Boris and you don't know?
So most of the
You will
joke
never
for Jid's magic item is the little flavor text at the beginning, but it inspired me to actually make the item, which is yes. So I'm gonna throw that into the chat. Custom
It is
horseshoes.
horseshoes. I was like, yo, is it horseshoes? But in my head, I was asking, is it horseshoes? Is it horseshoes? It was, and I'm happy that it is.
I'll probably buff that later because that is just the one thing. Because like,
Shit over.
I'm actually gonna buff those right now. I don't know how I'm going to buff those, so it actually will happen later. I was wrong, but they will be buffed because that's not quite as powerful as the other ones.
Love how you added horse to the horse's name now. I love it. Thank you.
You said the name was Horus. I did that.
Horse. It is
I did that
Horse,
when
and I appreciate it.
I did that when you said his name was Horus.
So happy.
All right. So as you attempt to leave the town, this goblin-y bastard, you know, your exit from town isn't exactly. I'm gonna move one of these guys over a bit. Just as
Well, I like your glasses. Where did you get them? I have no idea. I like your glasses as well.
So, do we have any face tankers? Someone who can join me in the front of the battle? Because Eve is mid-range.
Let's put the horse in the front. Let's put the centaur in the front of the battle.
Also,
if this is even a battle, so as you guys, as the party is making their way out of town, these horse-mounted fellas are coming into town. And as they come into town, or as they come to the bridge, which you have so conveniently blocked, as they're approaching, they're yelling out a name. Kella! Not so crackly. But they're yelling out the name Kella Darkhope, which you didn't learn, but sounds definitely familiar. And it definitely sounds like...
I would
definitely
like
sounds...
to...
You would like to what?
My bad. That's my bad.
No, you can go ahead. What would you like to do?
It is stupid, but every
Do it
time I
anyways.
wild shape, I would like the glasses to canonically stay on and grow or shrink to fit whatever animal I'm at.
They're magic sunglasses. That I assumed that was going to happen anyways.
Magic sunglasses.
What squirrel did he turn into? I don't know, but that squirrel over there looks pretty fucking sick.
Yeah. So, because some of you have wisdom scores greater than 3, you can assume that Kella Darkhope is the crazy ass bitch who was hiding in town, supposedly waiting for a friend. Turns out she was waiting for 7 friends, and these 7 friends, well, the one in the lead is very handsome and looks to be in his mid-30s. The others look like let's just say they look like they grew up poor. We'll put it that way.
Well, it's your family. I don't care for you at all.
So this Kella chick and her flying snake, because these guys are yelling pretty loud, hop up to the back of the party, and she clears her throat very loudly, as if asking to be let past.
I am not stopping you. You do whatever you want.
Well, you guys are kind of just in the way. Are you going? Will you move out of the way for her?
Yeah, we'll step aside as well as we can.
All right.
We are on her horse.
We're not going to stop her.
And one of us is a horse.
And when she comes up to your goblin friend, she doesn't like that, and so she kicks him in the fucking teeth.
Oy!
And not expecting that, he falls into the river and begins to be swept away. He seems to be able to float, but he's nowhere near strong enough to be, to fight the tide. He can't fight this current. He can't fight the current, so he's going to be swept away.
The heck, man!
You kind of need him.
Swim diagonally. You'll get to shore.
I don't have any methods of pulling him out of the water.
And I can't turn into anything with the swim speed yet.
Don't worry, he'll be able to get out of the water eventually. I'm just going to have him do circles around the town.
It's a moat?
Well...
Oh, it is a moat. Oh.
He won't...
but part of it goes around and out.
Go very far. Let's put it that way.
He won't go very far.
How do you the moat. How do you respond to... she flips you the bird and continues to walk towards her friend who obviously wishes he's a simp. How about that? This guy is a simp. He's simp as fuck. So he strolls up and he's like, "The fuck did you just say?" He says that. "The fuck did you just say?"
Well, this is gonna come in now and say, "My friend here said," clears herself. "She's a bitch," which I completely agree with. Anybody else? No, just me and me.
Oh no, I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
No, I agree.
Oh, well, the entire party thinks so. So, either scoot your thirsty ass along or square up.
He chooses the latter option, barking in order for... You're gonna cock block him like that?
I'm gonna step up in front of him and fucking intimidate his ass.
You're gonna try to intimidate him? Okay. Roll for intimidation. You want to after all a centaur. He looks. Okay, he's definitely shook. He's definitely scared shitless. But despite being intimidated and scared shitless, he's so much of a simp that he's going to stand his ground.
He's so much of a simp that he's going to stand his ground.
Okay.
And he barks an order for his bandit friends because that's what they are. They're horrors, bandits.
Boris
to get into formation.
Boris would like to start to turn into a winter wolf and like mid transformation act like he's turning into a werewolf and look up directly at him in an attempt to make him puss out because Boris doesn't feel like we have time for this shit.
Okay, roll intimidation.
No. Boris just fell off his horse and spazzed out like he was having a seizure.
He's definitely seen better. He's more scared of the goddamn centaur in front of him than whatever hullabaloo you're doing from the back. Kella's flying snake isn't Kella's flying snake, and the flying snake is going to start flying away. Just because I don't want to deal with it. Mainly because I don't want to give it a turn in the turn order.
All right.
He seems intent on fighting, so everybody roll initiative.
Okay, let me see if this works. But I hope it will.
And I need a second to pull up a few sheets because I...
Oh, Boris, come on, man.
Oh, wait, no. I can pull them up from this.
Hey, Boris did better than Zeus.
Zeus doesn't have a tiebreaker, it seems.
There we go.
I think Zeus has a dex of 10, I think.
I have an initiative of 0.
It's okay, so does Aoife. But with the initiative tiebreaker, it added it to plus 0.11.
Okay. I'm just opening up all the appropriate sheets and bam. Bam.
Most of the new blood goes first.
Oh boy.
It seems.
This should be fun.
Should be. I finally get to kill this bitch. Happy about it.
I mean, you could have tried to kill her before.
Yeah, but everybody was like, "No, don't kill her. She really hasn't done anything."
6, 1, 2,
At the time,
4,
she really didn't do anything.
Yeah, she wasn't really doing anything.
I should have followed.
Look at that.
Should have followed alignment.
Got a decent. Definitely have a decent distribution of back and forth. So the turn order, we'll start with Kella, who isn't exactly interested. She's very much not interested in this Zolkin bitch. He's a simp, and that's all he'll see her. All she'll ever see her as. She's going to begin strolling away. I'm gonna put her in a square where you can see her.
God damn it! I still can't kill her. She hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
No, she did kick in the goblin's face.
Oh, she did. Right, I can kill her.
Right. She is a racist, and I'm just adding a thing to the turn order. I'm gonna put that there.
Honestly debating on whether or not to use one of the 2 wild shapes that I do get.
And yeah, so the flying snake and yak won't be getting turns until Well, I'll be rolling a check for Yak every turn to see if he gets to the shore, to either shore. But Jid, it is your turn.
On a side note, what's the ability modifier? I forgot about that.
What ability modifier?
I think it'd be plus your strength score.
For what? Oh wait, for your hoof attack?
No, for my fighting style. I'm two weapon fighting.
2-weapon fighting. What do you mean the ability modifier? Oh, so for 2-weapon fight, so if you don't have normally with 2-weapon fighting, you don't add your strength modifier to the second attack. If you have the 2-weapon fighting style, you do that. Are you just carrying 2 lances?
No, I'm carrying a lance and 2 long swords.
Okay.
I just imagine a centaur from Narnia. I don't know why.
I am magical, okay? In more ways than you expect. And since a lance is technically one-handed, I would it be considered one-handed at this time? I should
Let me
have
double
proficient-
check. Let me double check the rules for dual wielding because I think we're glossing. I think you're glossing over. I think you glossed over something there.
Okay.
Because I know you need. Let me double check. Let me double check before I say anything that might be wrong.
Because I know in Character Manta allowed me to choose 2 regular weapons, so I choose 2 long swords.
Yeah. I'm not going to deny you your long swords.
No, I wasn't fighting for the long swords. I was just
You're fighting for you're talking about the 2-weapon fighting.
Yeah.
Where is it? Attack rolls. Melee attacks. When you take the attack action and attack with a light melee weapon you're holding in one hand, you can use a bonus action to attack with a different light melee weapon you're holding in the other hand.
Okay.
So you would need to, and let me double check what and I'm giving everyone a feat next level. So let me double check what the dual wielder feat does. So yeah, dual wielder removes the restriction of them being light. So with dual wielder, you could dual wield any weapons, but you don't have that feat yet. I imagine you would be planning on that.
Hold on, I can't take another feat.
Right, right. I'm giving everyone a feat at level 3 is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Using the 3.5e rule where everyone gets a feat every 3 levels, and you use your ASI just as an ASI. Because I like overpowered characters. So
I can tell.
Yes.
So does a longsword considered is
Longsword is not a light weapon.
Okay.
So
that would be a dagger or something.
Yeah, so like daggers,
dagger, rapier.
most simple one-handed weapons are light, and there's a few martial ones that are light.
All right, then. Yeah, that was my mistake.
It's all good. We corrected it, and we're moving on.
Yeah, so I'm going to. Well, then, in that case, I'm gonna stab at him with a lance.
Alrighty. And if you're within 5 feet of his horse, you can stab him within 5 feet. I know the lance has that most certainly misses. But roll a D100. Okay, that just misses. If you roll so close. If you rolled high enough, I would have had you hit his horse instead. You're, right in front of him.
Yeah. No, it makes sense.
All right. You going to do anything else?
Nah, I'm just gonna stay here and just still look intimidating.
All right. That brings it to Zelena's turn.
Right. Where's that bitch who shot my guide? come up here. Would you say this lady's within line of sight?
Let's see. From where? Where is Elena?
Right here.
Right there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's whip out the ruler, because that'll draw us a nice line. Let's see. Fuck. Snap to corner. For this one, I need snap to corner. So we're gonna go from the. We can go from this corner. So she has. Her friend is giving her half cover.
Not if I cast magic missile.
Not if you cast magic missile.
Yes.
So Pink.
Whoop.
What would be the challenge rating of a pack
You need to roll
of young winter wolves?
Well, no, they're all supposed to be the same roll. Otherwise, it would roll them all at the same time.
Oh. Do you want to do it like that, or do you want to have them be different rolls?
I'd rather them all just be the same roll. It's a lot easier,
Okay.
and it doesn't auto take.
It's a lot quicker.
Yeah. Well.
What's
I do
the
not
challenge
have
rating of a pack of young winter wolves?
Pack of young winter wolves.
Yeah, because
the
young winter wolf itself is a challenge rating of 1.
Well, that would just be multiple young winter wolves. So each winter wolf in that pack, each young winter wolf in that pack would have a challenge rating of 1.
Anyway, that's 3 darts, 3 force damage each. All going to the same woman.
Yep, I applied it.
Okay.
Can y'all see her health bar?
Nope.
No.
Let me just go and let y'all see that then. There we go.
Oh yay.
She's
hurt.
She's hurt. She doesn't like that. And do you have any other actions you're going to take?
I don't have any other actions I can take, so yeah, that's where I'm at.
Okay, that brings it to this bandit. So that's one of the front 2 bandits. Let's see, and he's on a riding horse. So these guys aren't exactly experienced with horses. He's going to spend half his movement to dismount. Wait.
We are in far too narrow of a space for this fight.
Yeah. This is why you don't fight on bridges, guys.
Yeah, I think this fight was actually supposed to happen in the town center. And still, but
fall back.
You could fall back to get a better. That would be tactical. So he uses his move. He used half his movement to get off the horse, and then he used half his movement, the other half, to get there. And he is going to. He also all these other bandits also have a crush on Kella, but they're not simping for her like their leader is.
Why the hell not?
Because they're smart.
There we go.
Also,
I need to do something.
Would a young
There we
winter wolf
go.
get its breath weapon like an adult winter wolf, or would you just say it only has the bite?
Do you have it? Let me look at its stat block.
It's
Where's my?
I don't know what the book is.
I think it's the
TYP. TYP. I don't know what that is.
TF. Tales from the Yawning Portal. Okay.
Yeah.
I'd have to open that up in. I don't have that book. So I'd have to open that up in 5e tools. So I'm going to focus on the character's turn right now,
Yeah.
and then when we get to your turn,
Force.
we'll handle it. Okay, so at Bandit shoots at Zelena, and well, that's what he's thinking, and hits her for 5 piercing damage.
First damage she's taken all game.
First blood.
And that brings it to Maxwell's turn.
Maxwell is going to dismount. And
Well, you already
say
had
what,
him.
Yeah.
You already had him off his horse,
Yeah. And
so he's already off his horse.
And he's going to say what everyone is thinking. We should probably get back into the center so we can, group up and hit them till they die. And how much is 30 movement? Don't want a bonus action hide. Damn it.
You could hide it in the church.
Yeah. I'm
Because
just
remember one of the windows is broken and you'd be easily able to go through it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide right here. Gonna go right here to where they can't see me really.
Okay,
I'm going
and then
to hide as my bonus action. That's not a good roll.
all right.
And hold my actual action with my short bow for either one of the bandits or the synth.
All right. So that brings it to another bandit. This bandit is going to do the same as his friend, except he is going to fire into the water and try to hit the goblin, your goblin friend, because he also hates goblins.
Son of a bitch.
And then let's see the roll. There we go. But he whiffs it by a mile. And Yek lets out a shriek as the bolt whizzes by his head. That brings it to Aoife's turn.
Alrighty. Well, Aoife doesn't like the people picking on the goblin. She's gonna come up here. 10, 15, 20. Gonna look at him and say, "That wasn't nice!"
And it hits. That's a hit.
Yay!
And he does not take it very well. You fucking bitch.
You don't call the little girl a bitch.
That brings it to Zolkin. Zolkin? Jesus Christ.
You named him.
No, I didn't. No, he was pre-named. I probably would have come up with something dumber, honestly.
You would have known.
So I chose to. Yeah, I would have known how to pronounce it at least. So he's definitely in a pickle because he's got enemy to his behind and enemy to his front. He is going to attack the much deadlier enemy. So he's going to swing with his scimitar.
Wait, which one's considered the most deadly?
I was about to say that. He swings his scimitar at Jid, and I picked up the wrong character sheet. There we go.
Well, I'm also intimidating as fuck right now to him.
So he's actually going to make 2 attacks. Again. With his scimitar. The first one hits for 7 slashing damage. The second one misses. I just gotta change the setting real quick. There we go. And then he reaches back and tries to stab Aoife with a dagger. Whiffing. And he misses.
That poor little girl.
That brings it to Bandit. This guy in the back. Yep, it's one of the guys in the back. So these
Oh,
the two guys in the back don't exactly see a decent way into the fray. They're going to do a semi-intelligent thing. Okay, good. They're going to turn and right and 4. They're going to dash downstream. So that was 55 to get 25 more. Dash downstream with their horses. They're going to try and find a way around to flank. At least that's what you can see. Well, you see them run away. I'm thinking out loud a little too much. And that brings it to Boris, and Boris wanted to turn into a young winter wolf. So let's check what stats the young winter wolf actually has. Do you have the wait? Do you have the?
I do not. I looked up on Google CR1 creatures that don't have a flying, or I really didn't need to go that in depth, honestly.
Okay, so I can pull up the bestiary or the bestiary or whatever. It's spelled bestiary, and I kind of want to call it that. So what are you gonna? Oh wait, you need to know what actions it has and its move speed.
Dire wolf.
Winter wolf.
I could just
Could be a dire. What you said? You could have a dire wolf.
I could have. I chose winter wolf because from what I know, the adults have a breath weapon. And I was like, that would be cool.
Let's see if I can find this. Yeah, I've just got to load it and make sure that it's good. If it's an animal and not a monstrosity, because you can only turn into animals, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you can turn into so
Peace.
it does not have. Here, let me just take a picture of it with my phone. And send that into the Discord. There is its stat block. It has move speed of 50 feet. Then a bite attack, which is actually pretty decent.
Okay. Well, Boris is going to transform into, as his bonus action, because Circle of the Moon Druids are awesome, and going to use the bonus action to turn into a young winter wolf.
Okay, that turns you into actually makes you a large beast. So magic shunts you.
Dismount.
Your magic shunts you into the nearest unoccupied square.
Still has the sunglasses.
Still has the sunglasses. Well, now what?
You have 50 feet.
Now you're massive. What's your plan?
Well, Boris is going to move right here. Boris the Winter Wolf is going to move right there and hold his action for if the rest of the party moves back so they can move forward and we can all, attack as a group, because I haven't really got anything to do over there. And he's gonna hold his action to bite at the first enemy that passes by.
Hey, can you link the text to your the wild shape?
shape.
Yeah,
Okay. I have
just so I can read that real
different types
quick.
of wild shape. Beast shape and wild shape.
Now the one that applies.
Would be beast shape then, I think. Or wild shape. I really don't know. Merges, choose like your foot and falls around. It's a lot of text. I should not have posted both of these. Should not have. My regret is visible and audible.
Okay. Really? Okay. Ah, there we go. You assume the beast's hit points and hit dice. So we're going to roll. I'm just going to roll it in the chat real quick. The hit points for this winter wolf. It is 5d10 plus 10. So it could be as low as 15. Or as high as 60.
44 is pretty good.
44. And we're going to add that. We're just going to add that as extra hit points over your maximum HP because it works like that. So if you get brought down to 19 hit points, you will lose your form. And I'm just going to throw the number 19 in the chat as a reminder. Oh, wait, I can see that. We can see that as the maximum. That's good. And then you said you're going to ready an attack action for if somebody...
Yep.
I'm guessing for if an enemy reaches your combat range. Okay.
Yep.
And Zeus, it is your turn.
I am going to. It's
Typically, wolves have a smell of musk or something. This wolf has a smell of vodka.
Ah, yes, vodka and weed.
It's exactly what all of his beast forms smell like.
I am going to hold. Actually, I could probably cast Frostbite. I can cast Frostbite. This is a cantrip. And I'm going to attack him because he's, I think, within 6 feet. Yep, he's 45,
Yep.
so I'll link it. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. This is what.
Okay, it is a Constitution save. That's not what I meant to open. I'm dumb. I meant to open this one. And he passes the save. It's you
3.
gotta be hardy to simp. No, so for cantrips, you don't take any damage if you pass the save.
Actually, that shit up says half damage
Where?
in the damage block. DC 14, half damage.
That's weird because it doesn't say in the spell's actual description
That
that
might
the
be a.
successful save is half damage. And that's why I was going off with the spell's description. Are you going to do anything else with your turn, Zeus?
I'm just gonna then move back. to allow people in, and that's it.
Okay. So then the Non-Combatants Act, which means this flying snake. I'm just going to say he moves 30 feet away. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Where he goes, no one knows. And then Yek is going to be pushed 10 feet downstream and attempt to swim to shore. But he only succeeds in swimming further down the river. Which brings it to these two bandits in the back. Oh. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm just making sure that it's my computer wigging out and not the internet. So these two bandits are each going to do the same thing. Well, in order, the top one and then the bottom one. He's going to smack the ass of the horse that his friend dismounted. And the horse will, you know, do what horses do when you smack them in the ass and run and run. Except he's already, but he's going to jump over the person who was formerly riding him. He's also going to jump over Zelena and scare all of these other dismounted horses, which is everyone's horse.
Except me.
Forrest, no.
Well,
Wait, do I have to
understand.
roll what I would be spooked?
No, you're intelligent. So
Forrest,
all of
no.
these horses, all the horses. So on the next non-combatant action, all of these horses will continue to run away. Well, they're just going to be running into town. So, and then the next bandit's going to do the same thing. His horse, bam, bam. Except his horse doesn't really have anywhere to go and jumps into the stream,
Oh no.
hitting his head on the wall. And he was kind of laid down with the goods of this guy. So he's not going to be able to swim. And of course, that ends his turn. And Kella, instead of focusing on the fight, is going to reprimand the bandit who fucked up by having another horse charge in and stab him.
What is wrong
'Cause-
with her?
She's not happy.
She's a Karen.
She is a Karen.
She stabs him repeatedly and fucking kills him.
Damn.
She is such a Karen.
She just straight up red rummed her own guy for fucking
Yeah.
up. That's fucked up.
She says, "Oops," and then hops onto the guy's horse.
And looks like it was the other way around.
And that's gonna end. Jesus Christ. And that's gonna end Kella's turn and brings us back to Jid.
Jid is going to stab at him again with a lance. And fucking misses.
Yep. Wow, that was an Jesus Christ. Wow, that was an excellent roll. Roll a D100. Nope. So that was the most forceful thrust you've ever seen, but it fucking whiffs.
The
You're
air
gonna do anything else with
passes
your
by
turn?
that guy's face.
I'm gonna take an action surge because I'm getting irritated.
Oh yeah, you have that.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack him again.
Okay, that hits, and that hurts. Is that going to end your turn?
Yeah, it's gonna end my turn.
These guys are hardy.
Yeah. Zelena, it's your turn. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't buff these guys because this situation is a little
Alright.
whiffy.
These horses don't look funny.
So y'all's horses are stretched. Y'all's horses are sideways. That's what happened.
Okay.
So you all have horses that look tall in their things, and the other ones have horses that look wide in their things.
Okay. Just trying to get a lay of where everyone is here.
Boris is a wolf
Fine.
currently.
And is fucking huge.
Yeah.
You said all the horses got scared? Does that mean these horses are still here, or did they take
So they're
off?
still here. So they're all still here right now. But on the next non-combatant action, which is after Zeus takes his turn, they'll be running into the town.
So I should try not to be in their way when that happens.
Right.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna back up a bit. Shoot off a fire bolt towards the asshole who shot me with a crossbow bolt.
Okay, that'd be the one with a direct line of sight to you. And
Crossbow
that
bolt.
fucking misses.
there it fucking missed. Anyway, and I'm gonna come up here. Sit there.
Fancy seeing you here, Zelena.
All right, that brings it to this bandit, who is going to take his turn fumbling to. Wait, why did my phone go beady beady do?
Because it went be-do.
But I have it on vibrate, motherfucker. This motherfucker is going to take his sweet ass time switching weapons, which brings us to Maxwell.
Fancy
But
seeing
as
you.
he's switching weapons, he's going to move. Right, I need to go back to the actual layer. And there. Okay, Maxwell, your turn.
Fancy seeing you here, Zelena. You can take my spot if you ever so wish. And he is going to come up over there. Anybody with there's Aoife is within combat range. Thank the Lord. Sneak attack.
Yeah, I think
And
Aoife may
he's
have
going
bitten
to
off more than she can chew right now.
shoot.
Well, I think a bit more than she could chew has attempted by her. Who's the target with that?
One Zelena was aiming for. The one I have a clear line of sight at.
You have a clean. You have a line of sight here and here.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the
the
one
top
straight.
one. He's aiming for the top
He
one.
attacked this one. So this guy? Okay. Oh, the one with Zelena. I got characters mixed up. That's my bad. Thought you were talking about assisting Aoife. Well, I guess you are assisting Aoife. He doesn't like that, and he grunts in pain, like motherfucker.
And he's going to go back over there.
Man, y'all are definitely baiting them. Brings it to this bandit, who is going to
bonus action hide.
bonus action hide. Oh my god,
That
nobody
is-
is going to see you.
But I see him.
Their racism is going to kick in so hard when they walk past. It's like, oh, he's a drow in a shadow.
Not all drows hide in shadows, staff.
He's
so
like Samurai
this
Jack.
bandit
Hide in light.
attempts to slash at Aoife. I just hit the frame of my bed, my fist, because I'm acting with my hands to an empty room. Swing at Aoife and fucking miss. Um, let's see. Do you get any other actions? No, you are shit. Seeing that, he's gonna bibbity bobbity back the fuck up and provokes an attack of opportunity if you would like to take it.
Damn straight, I'm taking that. What? Weapon!
That's a whack.
What?
That's a whack. Fucking pull up. There we go. And that hits him. It doesn't like, and that doesn't exactly agree with him. And that brings it to Aoife's turn.
The one that I just put an arrow in.
Yeah, I'm reading the text on this. Anyway. I don't trust the will saves on this Alessander guy, so I'm just gonna turn to the other guy and I'm gonna smack him with a mace.
Okay.
I missed.
Did you though?
Does a 9 hit?
No. I had something else open. I'm prepping an NPC. Or I was starting to prep an NPC.
Yeah, I whiffed it. No, I am going to take a step back, doing my best not to invoke an opportunity attack. You know what? Screw it. I'm invoking the opportunity attack. I've got a decent AC.
Okay.
That's 15.
Okay, so
Stop
both
there.
the so you technically didn't move out of range of
No, I'm
the
just stopping
simp.
here so you can roll the attack.
Wait, just move your final position. There's no way these guys are
Okay.
gonna kill you without crits.
So that's 15, 20, 25, 30.
Then what's your AC?
Winter wolf bearing fangs.
Okay.
Worth
So
it,
what
worth it.
the bandit that got shot by Maxwell hits you for 3 slashing damage.
Ooh, managed to land a
And
hit.
the simp oh, that wasn't supposed to be ruled publicly. He does not. That's the simp got a crit fail on his attack, and accidentally cuts his steed, and curses under his breath something about Aoife being a bitch. Does that end your turn? Okay,
Yeah.
how old is Aoife?
Well, the original character design was a child, but I aged her up, so she's 29.
Okay,
Well,
because
the
I heard
same
something.
age.
I heard some mention of child. I'm like, are you playing a child right now? What the fuck?
No, the
Okay.
original character design for Aoife is a child, but no, this one I aged up so she can actually be in combat.
Okay. So then it is time for Zolkien's turn.
Well, let a little girl be an adventurer.
Hey,
So
Skyrim
he's
kids can't die.
So he is actually going to. If I can fucking rotate this goddamn token, I want to rotate the token. There. He turns. You son of a whore. He turns his horse around and attempts to move away. He's just not very far. He just wants to get into a range where he can.
I'm gonna
No.
folks an attack of
Yeah.
opportunity.
It does. Because he's just. Yeah, that hits him. He doesn't like that. And he just has. And as he starts to make his next attack, you notice that he has just too many daggers. Like, he opens up his jacket to take out a dagger, and he just has too many daggers. He is going to throw 2 of his daggers at Jid. Oh, that's somebody else's phone making noises, isn't it?
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh, you fucking spooked me. I thought my phone was making noises. Okay. So one of them hits for 4 piercing damage. And the other one slips in his hand and he fucking cuts himself as it flops harmlessly to the ground. Today is not his day. See, that brings it to what? Oh, that's these 2 bandits. Right? Yes. So you can't really see what these 2 bandits are doing, but they're going to continue doing what I intend for them to be doing. There. Okay.
Ethan just
And they see
standing
that
casually in front of a giant wolf right now.
Boris,
Boris is still a
your
wolf.
turn.
Boris is still a wolf.
Boris is still wolf.
Round the corner.
So what is
scare the
Boris
crap
going
out
to
of
do?
everyone.
Oh wait. Oh, I need to check
can't-
how long that lasts. It's been 1 round. This is the second round of that.
That's for like 6
fuck.
hours, right?
What,
If it's long,
the shapeshift, I think it lasts
Yeah,
until
the
either
beast
he cancels it or like an hour or something like that.
Wild shape
Okay.
rule.
a number of hours equal to half your druid level rounded down. So an
Level
hour,
2. Yeah.
and considering that there's so for 600 rounds, which this fight isn't going to last. This fight isn't going to last 600 rounds.
I don't think any fight should last 600 rounds.
That's just an hour of real time for all of game time. Not an hour of real time. That would take days of real time. So what are you gonna do, Boris?
I can't move. Can't really move. Everything is blocking my path.
So, oh yeah, there's one horse that's not allied. I could say, oh, you can move through allied squares as if they're difficult terrain, as long as you don't end your turn in an allied square. There's one horse that isn't allied that is not allied.
As of right now, Boris is just gonna let out a low growl. But he's a giant fucking wolf, so a low growl isn't really, quiet.
Yeah, it's low pitched.
It was just gonna let out a low, intimidating growl, hoping it scares the shit out of a lot of people. Or a howl. He can howl. I'm gonna let him howl.
So Zeus, I don't know who's purple. Yeah, I don't know who's purple, but that's not line of sight for sure.
I know.
So you're just gonna do, so we're gonna bring it to Zeus's turn. You gonna do anything?
Try to intimidate. I'm gonna try to intimidate as a wolf. I don't know what a fucking wolf.
I'm not gonna be able to do anything with right now. So we're just gonna hold action. Hold action to attack an enemy in range.
That part. That's what I'm
So technically, you could count this horse as an enemy because it belongs to the enemy, if you so desire.
Which
No.
horse?
Okay, the one
Th-
this one,
Ah.
the one that's wide as opposed to tall. So okay, that ends your turn, which brings us to non-combatant acts. So these several horses. I'm gonna dead ass sprint their asses. Ooh, there we go. Oh, that's a little too far. Cross town. I'm just gonna move that out of the way. And then flying snake is gonna do flying snake things. Flying snake is too far away to be bothered anymore. So it's Yek. Yek gets pushed downriver, and his efforts for swimming push him towards the inward bank, which he would not be able to climb.
How the hell are we gonna get him out of there?
So this bank is shallow enough to be climbed easily. So if he gets to the outer bank, he'll be able to get out.
Oh.
Let's see. Was that all the non-combatants? Okay, so this horse is kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. He's stuck between people, but he's stuck between people he more or less knows. He'll be fine. Then one of these bandits is dead. This bandit is dead. He doesn't get a turn anymore. This other bandit is kind of side eyeing Kella after what he did to his so-called buddy, but he's gonna ignore that and attempt to shoot. He's going to attempt to shoot Jid, but his friend is kind of in the way. He doesn't really care about that. He really doesn't care about that. The bolt goes through his friend's head, just completely through it, and hits Jid for 7 piercing damage.
And Jid is down.
He does the Tuscan Raider gun pump and yells out with joy. You know what I'm talking about? How the Tuscan Raiders would? Okay.
Yeah.
He brandishes. He does like an arm pump with his crossbow arm, and yells out happily. That brings it to Kella's turn, who is going to clap. And does she have? I know she has some sort of ring. Where the f is she? There it is. She's gonna whip out her hand and whip out her titty hand crossbow and try to shoot at Yek because she is still racist.
I am gonna kill her as a wolf before this combat is over.
So she shoots twice, and both of them miss, causing Yek to swim further towards the other bank with his reaction and concern. That brings us to Jid.
Just come closer because you wouldn't have a good line of sight of them.
Nice. He's a goblin. He's not smart. He's scared. That brings us to Zelena.
Wait, is Jid unconscious? What happened? What?
Yeah, no, he's gone.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
The fuck happened? Anyway, I'm only half paying attention.
That's your fault.
Yeah, it is. So, there's a good chance this will fail, but I'm gonna toll the dead on Zolkin here. Because why the fuck not?
Okay. Wow, they rolled the same.
Nice.
And that is a wisdom. He fails
Ha!
and takes the damage.
Suck it.
Are you gonna do anything else with your turn?
I'm going to back the fuck up. Because I don't want to be in line of sight of anybody right now. That's my turn.
All right. That brings us to Maxwell.
Maxwell is going to. Well, nobody is near his enemies. No sneak attack, sadly. And he's going to shoot at which bandit hit Jid?
So that would be this bastard.
He's going to shoot at that bastard.
He also shot through his friend's head to do it. He was ruthless.
Damn.
All right, make the attack roll.
I think it will. Roll 20 is lagging. There's going to be 2 attack rolls, and there should only be 1. It's the first one.
Okay, so I'm going to take the first one. First one hits and does not kill, but it does knock him off his horse, and he eats shit. He falls off his horse and eats shit.
And Maxwell is going to do nothing, actually. And he's just going to go back around that corner and hide.
Okay, that brings us to this other bandit. It's going to... So that's double. So that's 10, 15. There. He's going to start rushing because he's got horse problems to deal with. Oh, that's what I forgot to do on the last turn. So this horse is actually under the bridge. No, I'll leave it there. It's able to stay in place for now until I decide it moves. And he's going to attempt to jump. He jumps into the water and lands on his horse.
Yep.
That was a excellent
His
roll.
nuts are gone.
How well can that horse even?
Nuts
How well
are
can that
gone.
horse even swim?
Oh no, the horse is now with that impact. Is now submerged. He's not it wasn't an intelligent move, but he's kind of panicking because he's injured. His horse is in the water.
His nuts are gone.
His nuts hurt. His chance at a promotion is out the window. This is embarrassing.
This is not a good day. This is not his day.
This is not a good day for these guys. They rolled up thinking this was going to be an easy takeover, and then y'all fucking showed up. Aoife,
We've been here.
Right. They didn't expect you there. Okay, that's one.
Up.
You were there for one day.
They showed up. We just happened to be here. This is their fault.
Aoife's gonna come up here, seeing her downed friend. Be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Here, let me help. I got this.
Damn!
Hold up.
Plus 3. That's 15.
You're up.
That's 15. This man is at more health than he's at double the health he was at when he went down. This man's.
Oh,
damn.
Jid is pissed.
Jid is mad. These hooves were made for charging.
They'll do.
He gets up and acts like he's about to charge with his hooves on the bridge.
I I don't know if I have any spells that cost a bonus action that I can use to help you out.
So it would have to be a bonus action and a cantrip.
Then yeah, I ain't got shit. So I'm just gonna back up now.
Okay.
Back to where I was. So I couldn't tell he was down because I don't see a health bar for him.
Oh fuck, that's my bad. I thought I had done that for all the tokens. There.
There you go. Yeah, 15. I went. It's like, you're up. Boom. I feel great.
Pretty much. I
Um,
feel great.
is that going to end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. So that brings it to Zolkin, who finally has a way. He's gonna turn his horse around again. If I can find the fucking turn knob. We're just gonna flip it horizontal again and do that. Come on. There. 5. So he's gonna come back in, and this will provoke an attack of opportunity from Jid. But
Is this motherfucker
he
coming
sees
at
a
me?
threat. Yes.
Uh-oh.
He saw. Oh yeah. He saw the tide of battle go on a fucking roller coaster because of you. So
He does
Jid, do you have an
realize
opportunity
when
attack you can make?
I
made
made
he
it.
does,
You made it. Oh, I can't see. Oh, you missed. Roll a D100.
Hit the
he does
horse.
realize when he crosses that line, he can see a giant ass wolf just waiting to take a bite out of him, right?
Yeah. So you actually you hit him. You hit his horse. Do you want to deal lethal or non-lethal damage to the horse?
I'm gonna deal lethal. I want to throw this guy off his horse.
Oh damn! It's horse
Oh,
on
you
horse
would
crime.
throw. Okay, you would throw him off his horse either way. But if you want to kill the horse, you want to kill the horse.
Horse on horse crime.
Horse
Hey,
on horse crime.
It's not
Hey,
racist.
no, it's not racist. And he gets flung off his horse. And I'm just gonna move.
Does he splat on the ground?
And he's face first on the ground. I'm gonna move the horse to a different layer so it's out of the way. I swear to.
Or
I
you could
swear
just
to
delete
fuck.
the token.
I could just delete the token. I already moved it to a different layer, so I gotta switch to that layer. Bam. Where's my fucking delete key?
Sunglasses make Boris's eyes look like they're glowing in that like anime style right now.
Like the anime nerd character.
No,
You walked right into my trap.
You
not at all.
activated my trap card.
You know how most anime have wolves with just like red glowing eyes for some reason, like every single time. That's exactly how Boris looks right now, due to the fact that he is wearing sunglasses right now.
Can I make this? There's like one sheet that I want to be in a different fucking country. Trying to work on an NPC, but that's not going to happen while I have combat going on, which is fine.
So, can you just face plant it? What are you gonna do, buddy?
He's going to use. He's just gonna lay there and get fucked. So he's prone on the ground.
I kind of want to sit on him.
You want to sit on it?
I'm
I
about
am
to take a bite out.
I am
of you.
over 700 pounds.
Oh,
I don't know if
God.
any of these actually mean prone. Does that mean prone? I don't know. That means prone. He's prone.
He's brown. You better be brown.
He's prone. He got thrown off his horse. He wasn't expecting that. And these guys realize that there's a fork in the river. They're going to turn around. God damn it. There. Oh, fucking 90 degrees. There. And spend like, I don't know, I'll call that 15. I'll call that 15 feet. Bam. It's 50, 65. I'll call it there. We'll call it there. That's good enough. It is Boris. Your turn.
Well, this is at advantage if I'm correct.
Correct? Because
Yes,
he is prone.
because he is prone.
This should be
It's
fun.
an advantage. That was a
Is-
disadvantage.
What?
He logged out.
Oh. He's gonna see his opportunity to attack someone for the first time and attempt 16 hit.
Okay, that hits. Oh wait, yeah, that hits. Doesn't matter. Oh wait, crit fish. Roll another d20. So roll another d20
Wait,
anyways.
Does he not have the actual stat block for said winter wolf?
No, because I don't have the book it's from in the compendium. Okay, so yeah, you hit him. So it's you have the stat. You have the block in front of you. So that's a hit.
I do now. 2d6 plus 3.
Okay, and he's already prone, so he doesn't need to make that save.
Yeah, 2d6 plus 3. 12.
Bam.
There we go. You can see his health bar, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So Boris just takes a chunk out of him.
Okay, and you can't end your turn with some of your spaces in friendly spaces.
I was gonna keep moving because that was only like I don't know 10.
That
10 feet,
that was 5
feet.
feet. Yeah, that was 10 feet.
And I have 50 feet of movement.
Yeah.
So,
So you could get. Let's see. And remember, moving through an
There.
allied square is you can't move through an enemy square.
Well,
So you
considering
can't
he's
move
on
through
the
there. But he
considering
is
he's
prone.
on the ground, he should
So
be able
you
to
would just
easily
jump
step
over him. Okay. So moving through allied squares is difficult terrain. So it'd be
Yeah.
10, 20, 30. You'd end up in the middle of the bridge.
I'd be okay with that.
All right. If that's what you're going to do, that's what you're going to do.
And he's going to turn his head towards Kella and squint at her to let her know you're next. You're next, bitch.
Where the fuck does this goddamn wolf come from? What the fuck? It's Zeus's turn.
Of
You want to see some real speed?
You want to see some real speed? Oh.
Zeus is going to move right here. Let me get to his character sheet. And
So I've got about a pound of Starburst. I'm just saying. I have too much candy right now.
I'm going to slash at him while he's on the ground.
Remember you have advantage
Roll
because
for
he's.
advantage.
Roll that other d20. Just throw another d20 real quick. We'll take the first damage.
Unless he crits.
Unless it's a crit.
Unless it's a crit, then we'll just add them both up.
No!
Okay. It is
Y'all
not
had
a
to
crit.
jinx it.
That's unfortunate. But still, he's on the ground and not exactly in the best position. Is that going to end your turn?
Hold on.
Hold on.
I'm holding.
Hold on.
Wild shape a bonus action or is it action? It's an action.
It is a
It's-
bonus action.
It's a bonus action for me because I chose Circle of the Moon.
Oh, okay. And he's
Combat
and
wild
what?
shape.
And what's your circle?
Mine is stars.
Stars. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember.
can use your action to actually assume. So I have to base it off the wild shape to use my starry form. As an action, you can expand one of your wild shapes. So yeah, it's an action. So that was 20. 25, and then 30 right here. I'll end right there.
Okay.
Additionally, while you were transformed by wild shape, you can use a bonus action to expend one spell slot to regain 1d8 hit points per level of the spell slot expended. I'm not going to do that, but it's useful.
Okay. And that ends Zeus's turn, right?
Yep.
Okay, it's time for the non-combatants to act. These horses are far enough away from the danger that they are unspooked. It was a short spook. And the Goblino manages to make it towards the shore. So he's like here-ish now.
Hey, good job, yeah.
That brings it to this bandit who fell off his horse, and so he's going to get back on his horse and attempt to shoot a Boris wolf. Because what the fuck else is he gonna do?
I am damn near blocking everyone else. How
And he misses.
do you miss
Of course he
something
does.
that big?
Shit aim. That brings us to Kella. And Kella realizes that, oh, the boss won't like it if I come back alone. And is going to see. I'm going to ride up to Boris and try to slash the shit out of him. That's the wrong fucking stat block. Oh, I just closed it. Look at me, dumb. Okay, so it hits you. The first one hits you for 5 damage, for 5 piercing damage. And the second one hits you for 7 piercing damage.
And not down to 19 yet. The wolf
Not down to 19 yet.
stays.
The wolf stays.
Wolf stays.
And that brings it to Jid.
Jid can't really do much because I can't move through him, can I? On the bridge.
I mean,
You
Well,
can.
there's
the
still
dude-
this guy behind you.
dude whose
So-
horse you killed is right there.
Yeah, and you are close to the, and you do have, you can move through his space as if it were difficult terrain. You know, he moves out of the way for you to move through his square. Or you could go attack the, prone motherfucker. The simp.
So I'll move 5 for heal.
Sadly, he does not have squirrels in his pants.
I got squirrels in my pants. All
I'm
right.
gonna lance him.
Then crit fish real quick.
I thought I turned advantage. Oh, I turned the advantage on the other sheet.
Squirrels in my pants.
Damn.
Well, it doesn't really matter because he has a lance in his pants.
Damn. I mean, he is a centaur.
I just clicked.
Dang it.
It was
That's
like,
why
yeah.
I was leaving. That's why I was leaving the whole mounting subject alone. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about this.
We're not going to talk about this. We're going to move on.
This is
Does
gonna
that
get
end your turn, Jin?
evil.
We did see a goblin with who was packing some pretty nice schmeats.
Oh, I kind of just want to walk over him, just walk right over him.
He wants to
Okay, you
trample
can
him
do
to
that.
death.
I don't know if he's gonna take damage or not on that one.
No, he isn't because you're not making you don't have a action to make an attack with. But he's definitely humiliated at this point.
And then I'm gonna just
Tell
to
tell
add
you that.
insult to injury. I'm just gonna just fall in his general direction and just keep walking
I fought in
while I'm
your
over
general
him.
direction.
Jesus. This man's
Just-
been disrespected so hard.
Hey, I could
Zelena,
have
it is
done
your turn.
worse. I could have done worse.
You could have.
But why didn't you?
You.
This thing still has to stay a little bit PG.
Oh yes, because Schmeats is PG.
Schmeat is PG. Lucky
Alright.
cut G.
Like he cut G.
I think I'm gonna finish this guy off. So I'm gonna give him the
Alright.
most evil smirk I can possibly give this guy as I firebolt him.
You know what you could do?
Hmm.
Is have
So
the
that-
firebolt in your hand.
That doesn't
and
kill.
just-
That doesn't kill.
No.
Damn.
I'm gonna let you guys handle that. No, I'm not. I'm Maxwell. I'm coming up next. I'm gonna kill him.
Alright, well in that case, I'll just stand right here.
Alright, that brings us to Maxwell.
Maxie boy is going to come up here and sneak attack. Hopefully this kills him. Hopefully it hits him. Advantage.
Advantage plus sneak attack, all that fun jazz.
Check
Dagger
all
or
the
rapier.
boxes.
Dagger or rapier. The dagger is the rogue's bread and butter.
And if
Okay,
that doesn't
and
kill him, I don't know what will.
That does kill him.
Maxwell is just gonna be like, I'll show you all how to do it.
So he had 5
To the
HP
throat.
left when you firebolted him.
So I missed it by 1 hit point?
Yeah.
Damn. Should've just gone up and bitch slapped him.
Honest, what I was gonna say is.
Oh, that's what
you
Aoife does. Aoife's got the bitch slapping gloves.
What I
That
was
doesn't
gonna say
mean
is
that I
you could
can't
have
do
the
it.
firebolt in your hand and just place your palm upon his face and hold it there.
I mean, if nothing else, I literally just could have sat on his face.
Well, this is technically a mini boss. So would you like to describe your kill?
Maxwell comes up behind everyone. The man, obviously in pain and injured, not noticing him, and on the ground, and he comes up to him and says, "Have a nice rest." And dagger and directly on through his Adam's apple, twisted and up.
Pop goes the weasel.
Hold on.
All right, and does that end your turn?
Bonus action. Hide.
Bonus action hide.
That shouldn't have been at advantage. 13.
13. Alrighty. So it is time for this bandit, who is the bandit in the water. He realizes that he's not going to be able to ride his horse
In the
in
water.
the water,
That's
and he attempts to dive for the shore. I'm going to roll 1d20. If he gets a 19 or a 20, he will succeed. He does not, so he just dives into the water. And that's his turn. He doesn't. He's not that. But his horse isn't drowning anymore. And that's the important bit. Aoife, it's your turn.
Bye. Bye. Is Guiding Bolt a leveled spell? It is. Okay. So, let's see here. How far away are these guys? Really far away. Okay, so I'll ignore them for now. So, against this bandit here, the one that's being, dumb, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on him.
All right. And he fails and dies.
Ah! And if it's gonna step back here and just kind of keep an eye out for anyone who needs heals.
All right. Is that going to end your turn?
Yes.
All right. So then it's the two bandits who were trying to flank and then realized there was a fork in the water. That's 55. I'm just going to nonchalantly go over their friend's dead body because they are committed to attempting this flank. Boris, it's your turn.
Boris is gonna try to take another bite, or is gonna try to take a bite of Kella.
Okay.
Roll that sweet attack.
Dude.
That hits.
$2d6 plus.
And that hurts. And then I know that she's got to make a strength save.
DC 13.
Okay. She utterly fails it and falls off her horse, falls into the water, and now suffers the same fate that she tried to doom Yek to.
No. Bite, shook her, throw her into water, essentially.
Yep.
He's going to move. Wait, that's an enemy horse. I can't move through an enemy horse.
Well, it is a horse. It's not that it's an enemy. It's just not allied.
And if that's the case, Boris is gonna keep on trucking and go up to these two idiots. Menacingly. He's just standing there.
Menacingly. Okay. Is that going to end your turn?
Yeah, I can go around so my friends could get here. Yeah, no, that's gonna be my movement. There and
Okay. Zeus, it is your turn.
Let's see. How did you make that animation where it like shows the path you're moving?
So you click. So act as though you're going to move your character by clicking and dragging a little bit, and then right-click where your character is, and you can move. It'll measure it out for you, and then when you let go, it'll move your character token there.
Well, how do I add like nodes? Well, it tells you I'm
So
at
for the
right
nodes,
back.
so right click at every node.
There you
Okay.
All right.
eh,
go. Okay. He's already dead.
I'm going to cast on this one. Frostbite. No.
This one you said?
Yep, that one.
Okay. He fails. That was a 5.
And that be it.
All right. It's time for the non-combatants to act. And Yek, being pushed by the current and swimming by his own right, manages to wade onto shore.
Oh, goody. So he's safe.
He's safe, and he's fucking angry.
Shoot
He's
Kella,
scared. He's scared and angry.
Shoot Kella, Yak. And if you shoot the winter wolf, I swear to God, the winter wolf is gonna eat you.
So,
So he gets to go.
curiosity,
Yes.
out of curiosity, how much damage did Yek take when he got his teeth kicked in?
Oh, I did just 1 point of damage. She's not very strong. He
Okay.
fell because he was startled,
Okay.
and
I
it
just
is
needed to know if you needed healing.
no. That bandit is dead, which brings it to Kella's turn. So the only one she really has a line of a good enough line of sight to get a shot off. She'll only be able to get one off because of the water. It's the whole swimming bit
The
and not
shark
being able to
pain.
reload in the water. Okay, 55. Gotta check the range of her thing. Okay. So this is way out the range of her crossbow. She's trying, but the shot lands somewhere here. Oh, be on the right thing. Lands somewhere in the water here. And she's not strong enough to fight the currents. It just pushes her down, and that takes her movement. Jade, it is your turn.
So Jid is going to
You heard her. You're not going outside. Yeah, you thought. You thought. You thought.
going through allies is difficult to train.
Yep.
You don't necessarily have to go through allies. You can
Honestly,
diagonal.
you can get your full movement out without moving through a single ally.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can't really do anything. So that ends his turn because he doesn't have any range attacks.
Okay. Moving on to Selena.
Alrighty. Well, come out here, and I don't like this bitch, so I'm gonna toll the dead on her. See if that does something.
Oh, let's see. and she fails, and that, my friends, kills her.
Ha!
She is dead. Her body is limp in the water.
Wolf Boris starts laughing like Scooby Doo.
As limp as she would have been in bed with what's his fuck Sulkin. Does that end your turns, Elena?
It does.
All right. Maxwell, it is your
Mac-
turn.
Mac,
I'm going to remove the tokens of any horses that are not yours, that are not being ridden, because they are not in the way in any way.
is going to bonus action dash to get up here. I'm assuming Boris is within combat range.
He is within 5 feet
Yes,
of the enemy, yes.
Boris threatens that guy.
He's going to dagger.
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 Yes!
Really good.
Nice.
Oh, that guy's dead.
That is
Let's
really
see.
good.
That's actually massive damage.
Yeah, it's,
So
that's,
you
19 points of damage.
Yeah, he had 6 points left out of 11 maximum, so 17 would have been massive. You fucking obliterate him. Just he disintegrates in your hand and leaves his disintegrates in your dagger hand
Maxwell's already putting in work, guys.
and the appropriate loot finds itself in your other hand, which is a pouch containing 14 gold pieces.
I was gonna say he basically killed the guy. Utilizing his
did.
dagger and just reached in and stole his heart.
Kalila!
All right, and that was a movement, an action, and a bonus action. So it moves on to this bandit who was able to hear all of this going on. He's just gonna stab himself. He's gonna submit. He's gonna use his scimitar and he's gonna commit seppuku
Sudoku?
in the water. Yeah, he's gonna commit Sudoku in the water. He knows he's not gonna make it out alive. He's going out on his own terms.
This last poor bandit is surrounded by a dude who one-shot KO'd his friend and a wolf and a horseman who intimidated his leader, an elephant person, a woman who seems to enjoy fire.
Remember, kids, suicide is never the answer.
Less
Suicide
surrounded by
is a question.
enemies.
If I let's see, what's the I'm gonna look up the suicide health hotline real quick. If you ever feel like you can't talk to your friends or family about what's going on, call 800-273-8255, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline.
Well, this
Okay,
went from
PSA over.
comedic. This went from comedic to suddenly,
Talk.
super serious.
Well, I realized that I had this bandit kill himself, and like,
But also, we say Schmeat in this.
okay, but Schmeat isn't suicide. It's
Yes.
funny. Aoife, it's your turn.
Alright, so there's only the one guy left.
Right.
Alrighty. Aoife's gonna come up here.
How's
From
that
what I
last
can
guy
see,
looking emotionally?
the only one who needs any healing is Elena. So she's just gonna, do I'll do a healing word. Because
How's
why
this
not?
last bandit looking emotionally right now?
I mean, he's pretty spooked. In 6 seconds, he went from trying to flank to last man standing.
Anyway, it's his turn.
It is, in fact, his turn. and he is going to trigger an attack of opportunity. Don't want you from Boris as he tries to run the fuck away. So roll that opportunity attack. If you want it, do you want to take it?
I am going to take it.
Okay, then roll it. There's no need in moving him if you kill him, which you very well might. Very well might. God fucking damn it.
No, I'm not.
That misses. So he starts to get away.
50 feet of movement. I'm killing him.
Well, he gets 80 because he's dashing on
Damn.
a riding horse. So that was 45.
Sweet maker almighty.
Here's another
Wait, which direction did
20, and then he sees something in the distance and turns the fuck around.
Did he see that giant woman's head? Oh, fuck.
The fucking compass rose. That is something.
Oh, fuck. No, I'm coming back.
He would rather die. It looks like he would rather die at your hands than deal with whatever the fuck is up there.
Curious.
Curious and curious.
For now.
Can't even get to him.
I think you can get to him.
No, he's 60 feet. I only have 50 feet.
That's certainly not right. That's not what I meant to happen. There.
Yeah, now I can get to him.
There. Now you can get to him. Yeah.
Boris is gonna kill him.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
That does hit. Roll damage. And that actually does kill him.
Yes.
Chomp. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Chomp, chomp.
All right.
Whilst I'm in this wolf form, because I have keen hearing and smell, I'm gonna see if I can smell anything that he would want to run away from. With advantage as my perception right now.
Okay.
And I will be right back for a second.
Man, I thought he was about to say he was going to do the same thing because he's a lock because he's got a Loxodon.
I mean, I can if you want me to. Yeah, I can roll
I mean,
perception on smells.
if you want
Perception is
to.
+3.
I'm going to, just because you said it.
Okay.
Well, perception with advantage.
20 plus.
You know, Ant, you could just use your own perception skill.
Yeah.
Because
Could?
because you keep your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma when you shapeshift.
Huh. Dope.
And then, oh yeah, you already have 1d20 for the advantage. Okay. You both pass the DC. It is one of the foulest odors that you know exists. The far off scent. Imagine that these. Oh, there's a way to force you all to. Imagine this is farther out than it actually is. Of a small orc raiding party.
Boris does that thing when dogs don't like something they smell and tries to cover his nose with his paws.
Oh, that's a lot. Ear seekers.
You know, because elves have those pointy ears.
Oh boy.
Delete that. So it's. They seem to be, from the smell of it, they're on the march and are
So it goes, wait,
about
I'm
10
an
hours
elf.
away.
10 hours.
Yeah, you can. Okay, wait. He fucking saw them. I'm dumb. No, they're right there. They're just camping up there. No, they are. They are where it looks like they are, and they're camping there. I'm gonna move this so you can see them better.
Hmm.
Oh, this one isn't an object. And then this guy looks like he's injured already. Like, let me just read the fucking notes real quick.
Who's gonna come
I
out
will
while
be
Philip-
right back.
Okay.
Boris is gonna come out of his beast shape at this point. Jesus Christ, that is terrible smell.
Yep.
For height
And
and since as wolf, it is not pretty.
All right. So, Andrew, do you have work tonight?
I do.
You do. Okay. Considering that a combat with 8 enemies took, say, about, let's see,
Hour and a half.
we got roll, yeah, about an hour and a half. Combat with 20, it's gonna take a lot longer than that. And let me see what the notes say about experience. About what level.
Put 2. I forgot to. $300.
That's right. Since we're level 2, our experience jumps up, doesn't it?
I'll be level 3 so I can get that roguish archetype.
I don't think we
Yeah.
gained 600 XP.
Let me see. Let
No.
me.
I don't think they are, but I really want it. Plus, an orc army seems a bit tougher than, some schmucks who happen to be coming in to get some loot. An orc army seems to be tougher than the equivalent of us randomly coming into this place.
Right. I'm just doing some quick math.
Quick maths.
Oh.
There is the other shits.
No, we'll say that's enough to get you to level 3.
Yay!
Oh!
So we will take. Well, we won't have time for the combat, but we can certainly hang out and while y'all level up to 3.
Alrighty. Well, in that case, should I end the recording now, or?
That's up to you. You're the one recording.
Yeah, but I want to know if anything important's going to happen that our maybe non-existent audience might need to know.
Nothing important is going to happen. I might edit a magic item on one or two of the characters, but other than that, nothing story-wise is going to happen. Just
Alright,
gonna
well,
chill out and level up characters.
Well, in that case, we shall end the recording. Say goodnight, everybody!
All right. Good night, motherfuckers. If you're awake, go to sleep. If you're asleep, wake the fuck up.